What's going on, world? Guys, listen to me and listen to me well. If you're gonna leave this earth, the worst thing you can do is allow God to put you in front of a mirror and show you all your opportunities. Listen to what I'm telling you. If God has to show you all the opportunities that He put in front of you, that you walk past, that you caught an attitude with, that you let your pride get to you, that you felt like you didn't need to do it, that it wasn't important, that it could hold on to tomorrow, that you could do it next month or do it next year, or you don't have the money, or you don't come from that background, or you don't have this and you don't have that. If God put you in front of a mirror and showed you every opportunity that you had and you let it pass you by, that's the worst thing that's gonna happen to you. I'm telling you right now, when you leave this earth and look at everything you have done and know that you have left your mark on everything. You have given it all. You have gave your family everything. You have gave your career everything. You have gave yourself everything. What I'm telling you is to stop letting your opportunities pass you by. Stop allowing your past to control your present, to dictate your future. Let me say that again because that went over your head. Stop thinking because you didn't come from that rich background or that two-parent background that you can't live the life that you want. Stop allowing your past to tell you what your future is going to be. Stop letting people that you care about tell you what your present is and what your future is. Don't allow people or things put limitations on what you want in your life. Don't allow someone that you think loves you, got the best for you. We all have different limitations. We all do. But the thing is that how far are you willing to go past your limitations? So I want you to understand something. If you cannot pull the inside you out, you're never gonna live your best life. And it's cool to say, but you're never gonna live your best life. I want you to understand that if you don't get that inside person out, you're gonna be average. And I know you're not average. I told you in the other video, you're not average, so stop acting average. Like this is the time, this is the best time for you to start flourishing. This is the best time for you to get up and say, I'm not allowing that pain to live with me no more. That bad relationship that I'm in, or that bad relationship that I just got out of, I'm not living in that no more. There's a brand new day. Somebody gonna want me. That job, they don't appreciate me. You know, son, I'm gonna find a better job that's gonna appreciate me. I add value wherever I go, so I know it's not me, it's them. But you can't say it's me, it's them, and it's not me if you are just allowing yourself to keep doing the same bad habits. You get what I'm saying? Does it make sense? What I'm saying is that if you got some bad habits that's going on in your life, like, and you know those are bad habits, but you and your feelings, and you telling yourself, well, that's how I am, that's my attitude, deal with it. Listen, you got some things you gotta adjust. There's some habits you gotta break, you gotta kill it, you gotta bury it, dig a hole, bury it. Because let me tell you something, that attitude is gonna leave you broke. That pride is gonna leave you lonely. And you sitting there and you talking about, well, that's my attitude, that's what I'm gonna be. Oh, if you don't like it, oh well. Let me tell you something. That oh well, nobody wants to be around. No one wants to deal with. You want to open your business? Oh, no refunds. Oh well, bye. You think somebody's gonna come to that store? You think somebody's gonna do business with you with that oh well attitude? Lose the pride. Lose the well, this is what it is. Let me tell you something. Some things that you think is right is completely wrong to someone else. And if you're not open-minded to see that, then we got a problem. So I'm telling you, you got some opportunities where you could change. You got some opportunities that you could grow. But you're allowing yourself to just stay in one spot, and you think it's cool because, well, it's tomorrow's the next day, or next month, or next year. Let me tell you something. You could grow today. You could grow after you finish watching this video. You could go back and say, you know what, I got some things, I got to make some adjustments. Lamar told me I got to do this, I got to do that. You know what? He pointed out some things that I know when I was looking at that video, it started to register. But when I'm telling you, if you're not trying to grow, you're gonna be stagnant. You're gonna keep doing the same thing over and over. And what's the definition of sanity? Repeating something over and over and over. Like, guys, come on. Like, you really got to start looking at yourself. You're not perfect. So stop expecting someone to look at you like you perfect. You're not perfect. You far from perfect. So stop acting like you top 10. You're not top. You can't be top 10 if you're doing mediocre stuff. You're not top 10. You fooling yourself. And you want people to treat you like you top 10, and you don't even act top 10. You act with an attitude. So how you want me to treat you like you top 10, but you got the nastiest attitude? You got the nastiest mood. You just nasty. And what's happening is that you letting those opportunities pass you by. Why? Because your attitude. Guys, what I'm telling you, like, you gotta get that out your system. Bury it. Like, you gotta bury it, guys. I want you to understand, like, you gotta get this out your system. There's so many opportunities that's passing you by. But you so self-centered. You're so self-centered, you don't see it. All you see is you, and you don't see nothing else. You don't see nobody else. That's what it is. Nothing's gonna change. That's how you're gonna be. This is what it is. You either deal with it or don't deal with it. And that's wrong. So if you need to tell yourself, yo, I need to make some adjustments for myself, because internally, I know I'm killing situations that I could be growing from. I know I messed up. So when you say, yo, I'm trying to find myself, when you say you're trying to find yourself, really, what are you trying to find? Because you need to focus on the flaws. You need to focus on the areas that you need work in, that people keep pointing out. If you got to stop drinking, that's an area where you need to stop drinking. If you need to stop smoking, that's an area you need to stop smoking. If you have a bad attitude, that's the area you need to focus in. Stop saying you got to find yourself if you're not trying to find yourself. You get what I'm saying? Does this make sense to you? Stop trying to say that you're going to better yourself if you're not willing to better yourself. It sounds great saying it to people, so you look like you deep, but you're not deep. You haven't did nothing yet besides the same thing. You speak about it, it sounds sweet, but you still repeating the same thing over and over and over. So I'm telling you, you got to get these areas in your life adjusted. I'm telling you, once you make those adjustments, there's some things that's gonna happen. Like, all right, some things that you can do to help yourself. Listen, get away from the negativity. That's the first thing. Get away from the negativity. Get away from the people that's negative. Okay? Yes, your best friend is negative. Get away from them. Family members, get away from them. Okay? Like situations, some music that you listen to, some movies, TV, whatever's negative, whatever gets your mind going where it thinks negative, get away from it. Okay? Second thing, I want you to start writing down some stuff that's positive in your life. Okay? At the end of the night, I want you to write down some positive things that you have done, some positive things that you left with, some things that you talked about. Write it down. Because when you write it down, you see it, you remember it, and you can move on and add to that the next day. Okay? That's principle number 2. Principle number 3, guys, wake up with the morning of a positive mind. Get up in the morning with a positive mind, telling yourself, today gonna be a good day. You never had a bad day. You had bad moments. Let's clear the air right now. No one on this earth ever had a bad day. That from the day they woke up, from the time they woke up, all the way through, it's just been bad. You had bad moments. Stop saying you had a bad day. Let me tell you something. My son one day came home and said, Daddy, I had a bad day. I said, how you had a bad day? You were in school. What possibly could go wrong? He said, Daddy, I was playing in the playground and a bee stung me. And I said, that messed up your whole day? Well, no, but I was crying. I said, how long was you crying for? He said, just for a little bit, then they put a Band-Aid, and then after that, I went back to playing. So you didn't have a bad day, you just had a bad moment. So at that moment, you was just sad. Yeah, Daddy. So son, listen, don't ever say you had a bad day. You're just having a bad moment right now, but you got past it, right? Yeah. And I want you to understand something. all right? If you're looking at this video, I want you to understand something. You never had a bad day in your life. You just had some bad moments, okay? So get out that mind frame that you be having bad days, a bad month, a bad week, a bad year. You just having some bad moments, okay? We're gonna get past that. We shall get past that. We will get past that. We have to get past that. You understand what I'm saying? Does this make sense to you? So guys, you got some work to do. I gave you 3 key principles. You got some work to do, all right? Get away from the negativity, write down the positive, and change that mindset. It's your boy Lamar Wilson saying, uplift your minds before you uplift your phone. See you next week. Peace.